Hey guys, I'm here again to share with you something real quick. I realized I was living on a borrowed asset. Yes. And that realization came a bit too late. No, actually, it came earlier, but I now started trying to see how I can forestall it. Yeah, so I started my movie review channel last year, May. I started one in May 17th, and the following week I started another one because I was doing one in English and I was doing one in, Pidgin English, and I decided to do one in English, right? So they were doing really good. I got them monetized, within 3 months, okay? The first movie review channel I got to monetization in 47 days, and then the other one 67 days, right? Of course, in between, I had reused content issues, which, I appealed, and I also got my monetization back. But now, the goings were good, of course. Yeah, I was making the money. I'm talking about good dollars, right? But what was I doing? I was actually tailing another content creator, someone who was creating movies that I actually liked and that aligned with my values, right? And what I just had to do was give my own opinions about, the content. And people loved it because I was actually talking with, my personality. I was allowing it. It was a faceless channel. Or it is a faceless channel. They don't see my face. They only hear my voice, but I'm able to speak with them like they're really my family members, and they loved it. Every bit of it. Of course, a few people will come and say, "Come on, can't you just allow us watch the movie? Must you tell us what's in the movie?" But I'm telling you, I had people who really loved it. So people were coming. I was actually making good money. I mean, it was so good. I was having up to 30,000 views, 40 something thousand views. It was really, really high views. Of course, it always goes between like from 1,000 views to probably like about 40,000 plus views, which was good. And I was getting the watch hours, which is the money, right? So when it now dawned on the content creator that was actually making the movies that other people were actually kind of, in quotes, stealing from his intellectual property. He now clamped down on everybody and he sent us messages, and that's how I got the copyright strikes. I got three multiple copyright strikes, three, and my channels almost got deleted. So when everything was resolved and I had to just revert back to other content, thankfully, I started introducing, animation movies, which I was making with AI. I just started introducing that, into the mix just in case anything happened. So I had started introducing that content, which means I had another brand of content to show, but it wasn't getting the views. It wasn't getting the punch, the views, the number of views. It wasn't getting it. I'm like, why? I mean, if I do a normal video, I will get like almost like 1,000 views in maybe an hour. And then I'll do this one, and then within 1 hour, I've not even gotten maybe 5 views. I'm like, what's going on? So it now dawned on me I was actually, building on a borrowed audience. So when that dawned on me, I said, okay, what can we do? The best way is to try to build an audience within an audience. So when this happened, when I, was able to get my channel back, when the strikes were, removed and everything, and I had to remove all the other content, then I had to get back to my own content. I started creating content. It wasn't getting the views, but I just told myself I have to keep on doing that. So what is the lesson here? When you build on another person's audience, when you take away that content, they go away. There is no reason why they need to stick with you because you are not giving them the content that they came for in the first place. So they don't owe you any loyalty. That's the problem of living on a borrowed asset. That is the problem. And I tell you, the best thing is to create content for the right people. I'm telling you, start your own content. Research into your own content. Start with that content. So people can grow with you and want to be always coming back to get that content from you. QED. So when I realized that I just need to either I decide to abandon the channel completely or start to create and build an audience within the audience. And that's what I decided to do. And it's going to be, I just know it's going to take more time before it gets to the point where I'll start maybe getting like 10,000 views and all of it. It will take some time, but consistency is the key. That's the only way to mitigate this because The people who you gave the content to, they don't want this content, but gradually they will get to liking that content. It will take some time. It will take a little bit of time, but if you're consistent, which I am doing right now, I'm gotten into the consistency streak right now, where I post content every day there, and they're liking it. I'm seeing people come back. I'm seeing watch hours. I'm seeing people liking the content, and that is giving me some form of impetus to continue. Yes, it's giving me impetus to not to stop. And that's what is keeping me going, right? So when I realized I was living in a borrowed audience, I told myself, it's about time to start your own audience. And that's why I'm telling you, start with your own audience in mind. Start with the end in mind, and God will grant you the grace and wisdom to do it in Jesus' name. Okay, guys, before I drag the curtain on this video, don't forget you can actually be part of our Content to Cash Academy. We are running an 80% off promo, so you can click on the link in the description and be part of us. I'll see you there.